has ever played this year, and probably in the franchise's history as well.
Well, first of all, the Skipjacks have to kill off the remaining 42 seconds of the Brian Maxwell penalty. Baltimore moving left to right across your radio dial here in period number 3. And the puck is dropped. We're underway now in the third period. Puck shot into Baltimore territory. Hotham now steering it up the near boards. Giel trying to get it out, but McSorley will. He skates it to center. Now we'll shoot it in. Left wing corner, Sherbrooke territory. Regan back after it. He runs Gingras into the corner. But Sherbrooke with a puck. Left wing feed. On the money, Claude LaRose. Hustles into Baltimore territory. Near boards, Claude LaRose with a puck. Now on the left wing circle. Here's LaRose trying to get it back to the back of the net to Eaves, and Giel comes to center. Here's Bobby Giel. He'll shoot it into Canadiens territory. Now give away to O'Regan. He's moving in. The shot blocked in front. It's back at the point now and cleared out the center. And now Rick Natras getting up awfully slow. He is being hobbled. He's going back to the Canadiens bench. All right, penalty is over to Maxwell. We are back at equal strength here as the Canadiens shoot the puck back in Skipjacks territory. Back to get it, Marty McSorley. Sherbrooke with a lead here, 3-2. We played a minute of period 3. Ralston now leaving it for McSorley. He'll shoot it into the Sherbrooke end, and back after it, Mike Lalure. Heating it up ice to Rundqvist. Rundqvist now over the line. Now it got beyond Hotham. Here's Teo in front to shot scorer Sherbrooke. Brian Scudlin put it through the pads of John Casey. Hotham failed to knock the puck down. He failed to knock that puck down. And the Canadiens came in, and it was sent over to Scudlin. He fired it ahead by Casey. 4-2 now. Canadiens with the lead.
Oh, what a bad break there for the Skipjacks. They definitely didn't want that to happen. Bill Bork skating backwards, fell on a seat there, got caught. I'm not sure if he got caught in a rut or what, but it happened to be a 2-on-1. And again, Sherbrooke makes no mistake.
They have capitalized on their opportunities, and the Skipjacks have not. That's the story of this game thus far. Now it's 4-2 Sherbrooke. All right, now here's a loose puck in front of goalie John Casey, knocked away by Tookie. And now Tookie up on the left side to Andy Brickley. Brickley now shooting it ahead, but Teal knocks it down. Now Rundqvist in the neutral zone. Feeds it up ice, stolen away by Brickley. Brickley hustles back into the Sherbrooke end. He's hung up and turned around. We got a penalty coming up here to Sherbrooke. Brickley tripped up in Canadiens territory, and now Baltimore will have another power play opportunity. Gary, I think it's very important right now to see how the Skipjacks respond after giving up that goal at the early moments of period 3. They're down by 2. Now they got to respond here. That's the key. See how they respond after getting down by 2 goals. Hopefully they won't give up here. I don't think they will.
That certainly is true, Timmy. I think this is it. Everything's on the line now. They have an opportunity to get back within 1 on this power play, so it's very, very important that they do that. They got to concentrate on getting to the front of that net and screening that goaltender and shooting that puck as many times as you can. They got to do that.
All right, power play for the Skipjacks, and do the Jacks ever need a power play goal here? Scrudlin is off for hooking at 1:43. From the draw, Brickley with a puck. Right point to Hotham. Left point to Maxwell. Near boards to Gatsos. Gatsos holding it up behind the goal to Tookie. He's cutting in, tried to slide it over to Brickley, but right there is Patrick Roy to smother the puck at the side of the Sherbrooke goal, and he'll hang on for the face-off. I tell you, the Jacks just have not been sharper on that net tonight, and that's been the key. But again, a couple of 2-on-1s for the Canadiens, and again, they made no mistake about them. We see Bennett Wolf in the crowd across the way, so he's out of the game tonight. He's dressed in his street clothes already, and Jacks missed Bennett Wolf back there. He is out of the game with a game misconduct. All right, Jacks control at the point to Hotham. Shot blocked in front by Ted Foss. Canadiens can't get it out. Held in by Hotham now at the right point. Brickley now near boards with a puck. Here's Andy Brickley. Back at the right point to Hotham. Left point to Maxwell. Slap shot toward the goal. Blocked in front again. Now it's loose. Tipped away. Who's got it? It's in the left wing circle. Brickley digs it out. Brickley now. Point to Hotham. He holds it up. Center point. Hotham now at the right point. Left point to Maxwell. Top of the circle. He is closing in now. Here's Maxwell. Goes behind the goal. Flips it near boards. Andy Brickley with a puck. Jacks on the power play. Trailing by a pair. Here's Brickley now. Brickley with a puck. Near boards. Andy Brickley holding it up. Driving it toward the goal. And off his own man, Gatsos. Gatsos will get it back. Here's Gatsos now. He's cutting in front. Gatsos turns around. Shot. And it was blocked in front. Roy got a piece of that. Gatsos digs it out near corner. Wait a minute. Whistle. And we got a couple of players who are going to be going off here. Brian Maxwell and Mike Lalore going to be going off here. And Maxwell really complaining to referee Bill McCreary. He thought there should have been one lone penalty, and that to Mike Lalore, but Maxwell also coming off here. 17:08 left in period number 3. Sherbrooke with a lead at 4-2.
Well, Timmy, I think Sherbrooke, they're going to be content all period now with the 2-goal lead just to get the puck out of their end. They're going to dive in front of pucks. They're going to ice pucks. They're going to throw it over. They're just going to stall the play and make it as hard on the Skipjacks as possible.
All right, puck dropped. It's in the circle and cleared down ice by Sherbrooke. Casey stopping it, side of his own goal and leaving it for Greg Hotham. All right, Hotham, side of his own goal. Leave it now to Tim Tookie. And back to Hotham. 34 seconds left on the Sherbrooke penalty to Brian Scrudlin. All right, now the Canadiens have the puck again in Baltimore territory, and down ice it goes. All right, Casey. Cleared along the far boards. Tookie after it. Chance for one last quick rush on the Baltimore power play. All right, Tookie in his own end. Steps to center. Here's Tookie with a puck now in the center circle. In over the line. Tookie, left wing circle. Holding it up. Now to Brickley. Here's Brickley with a puck. Down the slot to Fox, but that's broken up and cleared aside by the Canadiens. No hand pass called there. Or do we get a hand pass called? Finally, we get a hand pass called by Bill McCreary with just 3 seconds remaining on the penalty to Brian Scrudlin.
Well, Timmy, I think McCreary was at a bad angle there, but he almost could have called a penalty on that play because one of the Sherbrooke Canadiens smothered the puck with his hand, and I think that's a questionable call, or for the referee at a time like this. But he covered his hand completely around the puck, and that says in the rule book that is a 2-minute minor.
All right, off the faceoff, Bork couldn't hold it in. And now it's cleared back to center ice. We're back at equal strength. The Jacks 0 for 10 on the power play in this series. All right, Carlson at center ice. Will wished it in right wing corner, Sherbrooke zone. Roy steers it up the far boards. Now Yavanainen with a puck. He'll shoot it back the other way. Roy stopping it, leaving it for Natras. Now Boudreau steals, far boards. Sherbrooke in, clears it behind the goal. Now Boudreau again on the far corner with a puck to Yavanainen. Arto moving in, a shot! He shoots and scores! Yavanainen, side of the goal, puts it by Patrick Roy. And that's a big goal here for the Skipjacks. Arto Yavanainen getting the goal for Baltimore. And it pulls the Jacks within one now, 4-3.
It sure does, Timmy. Boy, what a play by the Skipjacks. You know, they continue to work hard, even though they're down by 2. They want to get back in this series. And what a play, I'll tell you. Arto Yavanainen, quick release, quick shot. Just surprised the young goaltender Roy. He wasn't prepared. Yavanainen, we call him Java, come up from behind the goal there and had a quick shot. Surprised the goaltender. We're back within 1.
Arto Yavanainen gets the goal. It's 4-3. Jacks trail by 1 now. Trying to come back in this game. McSorley feeding it ahead to O'Regan, but it just went beyond him. And now picked up by Sherbrooke. Here's a feed for Scrudlin, deep in Baltimore territory. McSorley beats him to the puck. Up along the near boards. Runquist steals now near boards. To Scrudlin. Ryan Scrudlin now in the near corner. Can't control the puck. Here comes Ralston back for Baltimore. Ralston long slap shot from center. He missed the goal. And Roy misplayed that one. If the Jacks could have put it on net there, he might have been able to do something. Right, here's O'Regan. He bumps Scrudlin. Rams him into the boards. Now it's back at center. Here comes Giel. And over the line. Giel with a puck. Finally bumped by Runquist. And off the puck he goes. And it's back deep in Sherbrooke territory. Now to center ice. Here's Scrudlin with a puck. Left side to Runquist into Baltimore territory. Runquist now in the left wing circle. Turns around and fires one. Look out, it's loose in front. Cleared away by McSorley. Now in the slot. Drive right on by Gingras. Stopped in front there by Casey. And now Giel comes back. Now Ralston had his stick held. No penalty. Oh, brother. McCreary missed another one there. And the Canadiens have the puck now at center. Now Bork steals it away. Now look out. Here comes Fletcher in. One man to beat Fox. Fletcher bumped off the puck. And O'Regan will clear it to center. 4-3. Canadiens have the lead. 14:21 left here in period number 3. Now here's Terrion spinning away from Carlson. Up the far boards. Look out. Here comes Fletcher. And over the line. He's bumped by Bork. Keeps moving. Look out in front. There's a try by Pulley. Stopped in front. Loose puck, side of the goal. Fletcher couldn't get a stick on it. Now Paul Pulley tried to drive one toward the net from the near boards. Blocked in front by Bourque. Now Fox, look out. Loose puck behind the Jacks goal. Waiting for a whistle. Now finally, one of the Canadiens is knocked down. Behind the goal, we finally get a whistle here. The face-off coming up in Skipjacks territory. 13:54 to go here in period number 3. Sherbrooke 4, Baltimore 3. You're listening to Skipjacks hockey on the Maryland News Network. Tim Donnelly, Gary Rissling back to the Civic Center. Face-off coming up now in Baltimore territory in the right wing circle. McCarthy, Bully, and DeFazio. Eves, LaRose, and Boisvert up front for Sherbrooke. Jacks trail by 1 here at 4-3. 13:53 left, period number 3. McCarthy moving in with Murray Eves for the draw. Puck dropped. It'll go behind the Baltimore goal. McSorley has room there. Here's Marty McSorley now in his own end. Running the rush out. Here's McSorley up on the right side of Bully, but that went beyond him, and it's cleared right back into Baltimore territory by Sherbrooke. All right, DeFazio at center. To McCarthy with a pass went beyond it. Now picked up by Bully in the neutral zone. Drop it back at his own end to McSorley. Here's McSorley now ahead to McCarthy. He'll wrist it in right wing corner. Off the boards, it goes to the goal mouth. Now DeFazio with a puck. Here's Dino trying to stuff it in front. Can't do it. Knocked away, side of the goal. DeFazio getting it back. Here's DeFazio, battle for the puck, right wing circle. It's cleared off the boards and all the way down ice, and we should get icing here against Sherbrooke. Back to get it, Greg Hotham. He touches, and the Canadiens have iced the puck. Well, now, Gary Rissling, the crowd has got to play a big part in this. The crowd has got to get the noise level up and keep the Skipjacks moving here as they mount their comeback here in period number 3.
Well, Timmy, I don't think we're going to have any problem there. The Skipjacks fans are probably one of the most vocal fans in the American Hockey League. For that matter, for hockey, I mean, you can have 1,000 fans here in the Civic Arena, and it sound over the radio, or for that matter, if you're playing, like the rink is full. And I think especially the Skipjack players really appreciate that.
Face-off, Sherbrooke in, a right wing circle. Boudreau and Newberry with the puck. Now Bourque cutting in deep. Bourque putting it in the goal mouth. Nobody there for Baltimore to tip it in. Now Gagner at center ice. Had it taken away by Bourque, and now Boudreau gathers it in at the red line. Boudreau overskates the puck. Look out. Picked up by Sherbrooke. 3-on-2. Gagner down the right side. Drop pass for Newberry. Newberry with a puck. Look out at the point to Gingras. Shot. Casey will make the save and hang on for the faceoff. Gaston Gingras with a bullet from 35 feet. And Casey came out to smother it, and he hangs on for the faceoff.
What a dangerous opportunity that was for the Canadiens. John Casey coming up very big when he did. Just a great save, standing up there. He didn't give much for Gaston Gingras to shoot at, and that's important now with 12:47 left to go, Timmy. I think every shot now counts.
4-3, the Canadiens have the lead. Baltimore trailing by 2 in the early moments of period 3, but they got one back from Arto Yavanainen here in the third period to give Baltimore their third goal of the game and trail Sherbrooke by 1. Face off right wing circle, Baltimore zone. Tukey winning it back behind his goal. And the Jacks break up ice. Gatsos left wing feed to Andy Brickley. And now it's cleared back to center by Sherbrooke. And back to get a Greg Hotham. Spinning away from Gagner. Off the boards to Brickley. Brickley now steers it near boards, taken by McSorley. And over the Sherbrooke line, but Marty overskated the puck. And now Gagner gathering it in. Over the line to Busick. He's moving in. A shot. He fired it wide. Now Brickley has the loose puck. Brickley now down the left wing, but he overskates the puck, and it's taken again by Sherbrooke. Gagner to Busick. Into the zone. He gets around Hotham. Tried to center one, but McSorley took it away. And here's Marty McSorley now with a puck. Trying to feed it a hand. Newberry blocked it. It's still deep now in Baltimore territory. Brickley trying to get it out. Can't do it. Held in by Teal. Now it goes behind the goal. Rundqvist and Hotham tied up. Far corner. Hotham trying to kick it free. It's still loose now. Far corner. Now we get a whistle, and we'll freeze it there in Skipjacks territory. 11:48 to go here in period number 3. The Canadiens 4, the Skipjacks 3, and you're listening to Skipjacks Hockey on the Maryland News Network. Back live with the Civic Center. Skipjacks on the move. Here they come. Giel down the left side for Ralston, but Natras knocked it down. And here come the Canadiens back. Teal drop pass to Scrudlin. Back for Teal. Trying to center one. Casey knocked it away, side of his goal. And now O'Regan getting it up ice to Ralston. Here comes Ralston at center ice. In over the line. Ralston, the big shot. He missed the net. Roy covers up on the rebound, side of the goal. And he'll hang on for the face-off there. Great shot there by Tommy Ralston, but again, the Jacks have to get those kind of shots on the net.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know. I'm not sure if Roy there has trouble with long shots, but that's 2 shots by Tommy Ralston now that he's really just misplayed. He just lets them go. I'm not sure if he knows that they're going wide or what, but I'll tell you, the Jacks continue to pepper him, and we're going to get a couple long ones on him.
Face off Canadiens end. Left wing circle. Off the draw. It goes to the far corner. Now got by the lower. Now Giel in there checking. Here's Giel with a puck to O'Regan. O'Regan goes behind the goal. Here's O'Regan now. Side of the net. O'Regan with a puck at the point to Fox. Driving it toward the goal. It's tipped in front of it right on, and Roy makes the save there. And hangs on for the face-off.
Well, Timmy, I tell you, when you're a goaltender, you have 2 friends. It's goalposts and luck. And I'll tell you right now, that young man in that net for Sherbrooke, not taking anything away from his ability, but I'll tell you, he didn't even know he had the puck that time. It was right under his pad. Very lucky.
All right, face off, Canadiens end. This time left wing circle. Eves and O'Regan. All right, now they're both tossed out by the linesman. Paul Pulley for Sherbrooke, Tom Ralston for Baltimore coming in. Puck dropped, it'll go to the point. Fox, the drive, Roy grabs it. Doesn't know where it is, but he hangs on for the face-off. And now we got a little commotion in front of the Sherbrooke goal there. Tom Ralston, Bob Giel, Mike Lalure, and Ted Foz all pushing away in front of that Sherbrooke goal, but they're now separating. And again, we're going to get a face-off in Sherbrooke territory. And now, Gary, we got to see if the Canadiens are going to wear down. They seem to be getting a little tired now in the third period.
It really shows now, Timmy, too. And also, it's really evident the first 2 periods, Sherbrooke seemed to own the face-offs. I tell you, so far this time in the third, Skipjacks have been just about winning all of the face-offs.
All right, O'Regan and Scrudlin for the draw. Left wing circle, Sherbrooke zone. O'Regan and Scrudlin are moving in. Jacks trail by 1 here at 4-3. Off the draw to the point to Fox. He'll wrist it behind the goal. Here's O'Regan and Giel after it. Now it's loose behind the Sherbrooke goal. It's still loose there. Ralston knocked to the ice. Scrudlin now. Near boards. Can he get it out? He will to Paul Pulley. And it's out to center. Back in the center circle. Fox goes back to get it. Now look out. A steal by Sherbrooke. Pulley now to Fletcher in the left wing circle. Fletcher centers one. Hit the side of the goal. Now Fox comes back with a head of steam. And here he comes. Right wing to Giel. Into the Canadiens end. Giel. The big slap shot down the right side. Roy gets a piece of it. Now it's in the near corner. Ralston near boards to Bork. He'll cut in deep. Bork now in the near corner. Hit by Fletcher. Loose puck. Oh, now Bork gets roughed up. Now Tookie at the point, driving it toward the goal. It's just tipped wide by Bobby Giel. And the Canadiens going to ice the puck here. Back after it quickly. Greg Hotham, he'll touch it. And icing called here against the Canadiens with 10:04 to go. Bill Rohrbaugh, Charter Service, very proud to participate in sponsoring Skipjacks playoff matches as the Jacks are in hot pursuit of the coveted Calder Cup. Rohrbaugh serves as the official carrier of the Skipjacks and offers modern professional motor coach charter service anywhere in the United States or Canada. Additionally, Rohrbaugh is a full-service travel agency eager to provide you with air, train, cruise, or bus reservations worldwide. One easy call can solve all of your transportation needs, including hotel reservations. For prompt service, call Bill Rohrbaugh's Charter Service at 239-8000. That's 239-8000. All Right puck back of the Sherbrooke blue line. Under 10 minutes to go here in period number 3. Jacks desperately looking for that tying goal. Look out. Pass over the line. Eves closing in, and Casey pokes it off his stick. Eves trying to center. Can't do it. Now up ice. Here comes Gatsos. But the puck went beyond him, and Dolis will clear it back to the Jacks blue line. Picked up there by Murray Eves. Eves now. Right wing feed to boy there. Offside Sherbrooke. With 9:21 to go here in the third period.
Well, Timmy, that was a tremendous save. A breakaway by Murray Eves, and I'll tell you, he is one of the premier players in the league that you'd want to have a puck if he was on your team to have a breakaway. I tell you, just by his point total all year and his point totals in the playoffs, you know he's a goal scorer. But I tell you, John Casey, a tremendous save.
John came up big there, and he came up when the Jacks had to have it. Special get well wishes tonight to George Taylor, still recovering from that knee injury, and George, wish to had you here tonight, but looking forward to having you get better and hopefully back here for another game soon. Also get well wishes to Robbie Robertson. And we're thinking about you tonight too, Robbie. All right, now the near corner of the Canadiens end. Jack's trying to tie it up. It's centered, but right there, Remy Gagner steers it back into Baltimore territory. Not much offense here by Sherbrooke. They're just sending it right down ice. Baltimore just continues to mount the pressure. All right, up ice. Here's Carlson with a puck. He'll wish it in. Off the boards. Yavanainen racing for it, but a whistle. And an icing call here against the Skipjacks as Michel Therion touches up. Icing called against Baltimore. 8:50 left now in period number 3. The Jacks trail by 1 at 4-3. We'll not have a live broadcast on Friday night from Sherbrooke in Game 3, but we will have live reports during the Stars game against Orlando on Friday evening here on Radio 60 WCAO. And of course, Game 4 on the air here on Radio 60 WCAO in the Maryland News Network. And that'll be Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. in Game 4 from Sherbrooke. Face off, right wing circle. Baltimore end. Off the draw, puck dug out. Here comes Maxwell to center. Ryan Maxwell with a puck. Shooting it in down the left side. O'Regan is closing in. Wait a minute, offside call here against the Skipjacks. And now Ralston right up into the face of the linesman. I'll tell you, Gary, there just didn't look like that was offside.
Well, I can't believe that. There was 2 questionable calls on the Skipjacks side of the ice this period on Murray Eves' breakaway. We didn't bother to mention it because, you know, it was a close call. But this one here, there was no doubt in my mind.
Well, I'll tell you what, Gary, they're going to face it off at center ice, so he made a mistake. He's obviously been overruled by the referee because they're facing it off at center.
Very, very bad call. Bad call by the linesman there.
I'll tell you, the Jacks win this game. They've overcome about everything. Some questionable calls here by Bill McCreary tonight. About everything's gone against Baltimore. O'Regan was cutting in with a breakaway, and they called it down on the offside. And we got to keep hustling here. Here's O'Regan now. Get over the line to Ralston. He'll give it a chase deep in Canadiens territory. In the far corner, Remy Gagner. Checked by O'Regan. Lost the puck. He goes behind to Ralston. He's cutting in. Loose puck. And knocked away by Sherbrooke up into the crowd. We'll get a face-off here in Sherbrooke territory with 8:24 left in period 3.
Well, I'll tell you, Timmy, that call is just unbelievable. Those kind of plays that you don't want to see curb a game, you know, the outcome of a game. But McCreary and the linesman, I'll tell you, they've been almost as been bothersome as the Sherbrooke Canadiens. So the Skipjacks, in essence, are playing 2 teams out there tonight.
Just about. We don't like to criticize the officials. They've got a tough job, but hey, a lot riding on here, let me tell you. A few bags of groceries for me too, Gary. Ace off now on the Sherbrooke end, right wing circle. Here's O'Regan getting it back behind the goal. He's tripped up in the circle. And now Lalore banging off the glass. Indians come up ice. Over the line now. Scrudlin into the Jack zone. He'll clear it back behind the goal. But O'Regan giving it to Bork near corner. Bork is tied up, but he gets away from a Teal check. Ralston to the line and not out. Now the puck goes back into Sherbrooke territory. Lalore getting back to get it here. In behind his own goal. Up the far boards. Ralston carrying it in. In front to O'Regan. His shot. Lalore blocked that. Now in the far corner. Sent to the near corner. Bobby Giel with a puck. Here is Giel. Side of his Goal. He's knocked down. Ralston knocked down right in front of the goal mouth. No penalty. For heaven's sakes. Now Bork ends up. Jeff Teal knocks him flying. O'Regan now to Ralston into the zone. They backhanded deep in Sherbrooke territory as the Jacks are going to change up on the fly here. Well, I tell you, Ralston dumped right in front of the Sherbrooke cage and no penalty. All right, now Tookie with a puck. Here is Tookie at center. Tookie now trying to feed it in for Gio. Couldn't do it. Loose at center. Taken by Pulley. And Pulley will wrist it in back behind the Skipjacks goal. All right, Hotham with a puck. Left side to Andy Brickley. Now ahead to Tookie. He just wristed to center. Now it's back at the Sherbrooke blue line. And back there, Bobby Dolis to the Baltimore blue line. Hotham has it there. On the left side to Brickley. Brickley now, look out, gave the puck. Down the right side, look out, here comes Paul Pulley. Pulley trying to slide it in front to Fletcher, but that's broken up by the Skipjacks. And Brickley now has it in his own end. 6:46 left here in period 3. Jacks trying to get back in this one. Right side to McSorley, he'll chase it in deep. Side of the Sherbrooke goal. Now Gatsos near corner. Gatsos is checked by Fletcher. Puck dug out now, held in momentarily, but now Eaves with the puck. Now he lost it. Gatsos has it. Gatsos turns around. Side of the goal. Brickley just failed to tip it in by Roy. Couldn't get the stick on it. And it's clear to center. In the center circle now, here's McSorley. And over the line for Gatsos. Off his stick. And right there, Gaston Gingras. Backhands it ahead. All the way down ice. Look out. Bosso 2-on-1 break. Eaves coming in with LaRose. Eaves to LaRose. The pass went behind him. Gatsos now back behind his own goal. 6:05 to go here. Look out. Here's a steal. Shot right on. Side of the goal by LaRose. Casey stops that. It's stuffed in front. Eaves can't get a shot away. Now LaRose trying to backhand it in front. Finally cleared away by the Skipjacks. Here's Gatsos now at center. Gatsos now down the right wing. Here's Gatsos. And it's poke checked off his stick. And up ice comes Murray Eaves. Crosses into Baltimore territory down the left side, but he can't get around Phil Bork. All right, now whistle here. Bork getting tied up with Murray Eaves near corner Baltimore zone. And we get a whistle and a face-off. And let's see where it's going to be. As the linesman coming in there now. And with 5:38 to go here in period number 3, the score. Sherbrooke 4 and Baltimore 3. You're listening to Skipjacks Hockey on the Maryland News Network.
Sherbrooke's number 11, Murray Eaves, and Skipjacks number 28, Phil Bork. 2 minutes each for roughing at 14:22. Sherbrooke's number 11, Murray Eaves, and Skipjacks number 28, Phil Bork. 2 minutes each for roughing. The time, the penalties, 14:22.
Tim Donnelly and Gary Rissling back at the Civic Center. We have coincidental minor penalties coming up. Eaves and Bork each 2 minutes for roughing. And so we'll play with 4 skaters and a goaltender here for the next 2 minutes. Up ice now, Brian Scrudlin. Will make that Serge Boisvert over the Baltimore line. His shot missed the goal. And now Hotham with it now in his own end. Right side to Yavanainen. Yavanainen and McCarthy on the ice. Here is Arto, and it checked off his stick by Serge Boisvert at center. And Sherbrooke with a puck, Rick Natras. Natras now, left wing to Boisvert, but it goes by him. And back deep in Jack's territory. Now Boisvert steals. In the slot to Terrion, look out, on the left wing circle. Toward the goal, loose puck. Here's Newberry, can't get a shot away. It's still loose side of the goal. Now it's loose in the far corner, pulled away by DeFazio. He jams with Boisvert. They spin each other around. Puck comes out now. Here's Newberry with the puck. Newberry to Natras, his drive, and he missed the goal. He drilled one, but it was high. Up above the Jacks goal. Now McCarthy with the puck at center. Leaving it for Greg Hotham. Now Hotham back to McCarthy. Here comes Dano. In over the line to DeFazio, but it went by him. Now at the point to McSorley. He'll drive one toward the goal, but wide. Far boards Newberry with a puck. Now he overskated it, but covering up is Natras. And now it's back at the Jacks blue line. Here's McSorley with a puck. McSorley now trying to carry it in and over the line, but it's poke checked away. And it's back now in Baltimore territory. 39 seconds left on the coincidental minor penalties to Phil Bourque and Murray Eves. And now we have an injured Sherbrooke player down at the Sherbrooke blue line with 4:15 to go here in period number 3. Baltimore and Sherbrooke tied at 1 goal apiece after the first. Runquist scoring for Sherbrooke, Hotham for the Skipjacks. And Perry Pulley got a goal in the second to give the Canadiens a 2-1 lead. Guillot came back to make it 2-2. Then Teal scored late in period 2 to make it 3-2 Sherbrooke. Scrudland got a goal 1:15 into period number 3. And that gave the Canadiens a 4-2 lead. But Yavanainen came back at 4, being down 2 games to none. But that's what's facing them here. They trail by a goal with 4:15 left. Face off outside the Sherbrooke blue line. Here's Maxwell with a puck now. Maxwell trying to feed it over to Guillot, knocked down by Sherbrooke. That bounces are just going their way, I'll tell you. Everything going right for them right now. All right, over the line now. Maxwell moving in. His hard shot. Roy knocks it down, juggles the rebound, and hangs on for the face-off. We'll face it off here in the Sherbrooke zone with 30 seconds left on the coincidental minor penalties to Murray Eves and Phil Bourque.
Well, the utmost importance now for the Skipjacks is to get as many shots as possible on goaltender Roy. Just like evident right there. A good shot by Brian Maxwell breaking down the left side. You never know, you might catch him a little sleeping over there or a little nervous. And he showed a little bit of trouble there with that good shot by Brian Maxwell. So it's important. Skipjacks get as many shots as they can with the 4 minutes remaining.
O'Regan, Guillot, the forwards right now for the Jacks. Maxwell and Fox are back on defense. Scrudland and O'Regan for the draw. All right, puck is dropped. It'll go behind the Sherbrooke goal. Here's Terry on, and he'll just bang it back to center. Maxwell back at his own blue line for it now for the Skipjacks. Baltimore trailing by 1 here. Maxwell in his own end to Fox. Max trying to get out here. Up to O'Regan now. His feed to Guillot, taken away by Sherbrooke. Now Boisvert dumped by Bourque as he came out of the penalty box. He's slow getting up here. And now here come the Jacks in their own end. This is Maxwell. Up to Fox. He couldn't control it. Now here comes Ralston with Guillot. And over the Sherbrooke line, Ralston with a puck. Cutting behind the goal, and a poke checked off his stick there. On a good defensive play by the Canadiens, and they come up ice. Eves over the line for LaRose. He'll chase it in deep in Baltimore territory. LaRose and McSorley collide, and O'Regan coming up with a puck. Out to Ralston. He'll tip it back to the Sherbrooke blue line. 3 minutes left here in the hockey game. Carlson now. To Yavanainen. Yavanainen now in the center circle. Baltimore needs a goal here quickly. Here's Yavanainen down the right wing. Into Sherbrooke territory. Sending it toward the goal. It just missed the net. Now Hotham holds it in. To the far boards to Boudreau. To Yavanainen. Yavanainen tried to center, but that was broken up. Now Carlson behind the net. Checked by Gingras. Boudreau trying to keep it alive. Hotham will. Here's Yavanainen with a puck. To Boudreau, his drive, and he fanned on it. And the Canadiens have it now deep in their own end. They'll just clear it to center. With 2:28 left in period number 3. We're heading down to the wire in this one. Here's McSorley now in his own zone. Jacks need 1 to tie. McSorley back behind his goal. We'll watch and see when Casey is pulled. And if he is, here's Carlson now. Leaving it for Yavanainen, but he overskates it. And the Canadiens have it now at their own blue line. Tommy Runquist with a puck. To Gingras. Now up to Pulley. It's by him, taken by Scrudland, but he overskates the puck. 2 minutes even left to go here in period number 3, and now we get a whistle and an offside called here against the Canadiens with 1:58 left here in period number 3. The face-off to come just outside the Skipjacks blue line. And right now, Gary, the Jacks got to pull out all the stops here to get that tying goal.
We certainly do, Timmy. It's you're down to 2 minutes. It's more or less a 2-minute power play here. You got to give it everything you got, including the kitchen sink.
All right, puck dropped and Maxwell with it. Ryan Maxwell now to Gatsos, trying to get it in. Bourque down the right side. Trying to hold it in, but it comes outside the line. And now here come the Canadiens. Boisvert with a puck. And over the Baltimore line, Boisvert with a shot down the right side. Casey with a stop, and now Gatsos will pick it up. Gatsos just fires it all the way down ice. This is going to be icing here against Baltimore. Foz back to get it. He touches. And icing called here against the Skipjacks with 1:33 left here in period number 3. Let's take our final 30-second timeout of the third period. You're listening to Skipjacks Hockey on the Maryland News Network. Tim Donnelly and Gary Risling back at the Civic Center from the face-off. Baltimore now has it. Here's Bourque swinging around the horn. Tommy Ralston with the puck now. Out to O'Regan at center. Here's O'Regan. He'll cross the red line and shoot it in. Side of the Canadiens' goal. Now Bobby Giel after it. Ralston there behind the net, digging hard. Ralston now fighting with Murray East for the puck. Now they jam up behind the Sherbrooke goal. It's still loose. Kicked away down the far corner. Natchez trying to get it out. He is checked. Now it goes behind the goal, and boy there. Near corner now to Teal. He'll clear it to the line, and outside the line it comes. Now Newberry with the puck. And over the line, Newberry offside Sherbrooke. Under a minute to go here in period number 3. Gary Jacks are going to have to get John Casey out of that goal and get that extra attacker on the ice.
Well, I'll tell you, there's another questionable call. The Jacks had the puck all frozen, and I think that's what they wanted to do, is get a face-off in the opponent's end. And to my surprise again, or should I say, I'm not at all surprised by the way the refereeing has gone tonight. There was no whistle. I mean, that's frustrating when you have to beat the opposing team and the referee refereeing in a game of hockey.
57 seconds left here in the third period. Jacks trying to come back here. Get a tying goal. They trail 4-3. O'Regan and Scrudlin for the draw just outside the Baltimore blue line. A goal here would electrify this crowd. All right, the puck is dropped. It's loose now and goes back to Greg Hoffman at his own end. To Maxwell. Maxwell out to O'Regan. He'll deflect it in. Right wing corner. All right, Casey is heading off. No, he's not. It's back at the near boards. Here's Ralston now. Casey off. Extra attacker on. Ralston now in the near corner. At the point to Hoffman. He'll slap it back behind the goal. O'Regan after it now. Here is McCarthy. Back behind the goal to O'Regan. O'Regan now. Back the other way. Look out. Who's there? It's Scrudlin. Can he get it out? Baltimore trying to hold it in. They will. 24 seconds to go. Near corner. Here's O'Regan on the puck. Extra attacker on for the Jacks. Ralston at the center point. Maxwell. Drive. It's deflected wide of the goal up into the stands. And we're going to get a whistle here on the face-off with 15 seconds left in the third period. I believe that was deflected, and it's going to be a face-off coming up in Sherbrooke territory.
Well, Timmy, I tell you, Sherbrooke's pulling all the stops. They're just trying to take away every shooting opportunity that Skipjacks had, and it was apparent there. They even sent two guys diving at the puck as Brian Maxwell was winding up to shoot. I tell you, they're playing a strong game
here. All right, O'Regan and Scrudlin to face it off. And they're moving in. Jacks have 6 players on the ice here. All right, O'Regan and Scrudlin for the draw. Big face-off here for the Skipjacks. All right, they're moving in. Fans are on their feet. Now, Scrudlin hacked away at McCarthy. Could have been a penalty there. As Scrudlin hacked away at McCarthy there before the puck was dropped. Could have been a penalty there against Sherbrooke. None called by McCreary. All right, Scrudlin and O'Regan moving in again here. All right, puck drop. It's loose. Canadiens have it. Natchez bangs it down ice. It should be icing here. Back to get it is Baltimore. They touch. Icing called. 7 seconds left now. And we're going to bring the face-off back into Sherbrooke territory again. This time with only 7 seconds left on the clock. But the face-off will be deeper. It'll be in one of the circles. The Jacks will have little time to operate. They're going to have to get a shot away very quickly.
Well, I tell you, that was a good play on the part of Rick Natchez. But then again, was it? You know, he didn't really have to ice that puck, Jimmy. All he had to do was just get out of his end. And right there, that could have been a little bit of inexperience coming up here because the Skipjacks, 7 seconds left, and they got the face-off right where they want it.
All right, O'Regan moving in again along with Scrudlin here. Face off in the left wing circle of Sherbrooke territory. Oh, I tell you, love to call a goal here. All right, Scotland O'Regan moving in. Haven't dropped the puck yet. All right, now it's loose. Canadiens have it and they shoot it down ice. Just wide of the empty net goal. 2 seconds, that'll do it. Game over. Sherbrooke has taken a 2-0 lead in this best-of-7 series. They defeat